the old lady. Time has changed us all, just as my grandmother always warned me that it would. You can't save time, Holly, so spend it wisely, she always said, pointing her finger towards the stars in the sky, and I often wondered if she was talking to something or someone up there. One day you'll be all grown up, she used to warn. You'll be too big to sit on my knee and too old to listen to my stories. I can't wait to grow up, I always replied excitedly. When I was 7 years old, I meant it. I thought being a grown-up would be amazing. And sometimes it is. Just not lately. I wish Nana had warned me that being a grown-up can be hard. I'd have taken her advice on board. I always took her advice. I still do. Swooping around the final bend in the driveway and nearing the front of the house, I seek out the familiar overgrown apple tree on the front lawn and decide to park next to it. I smile as I think about how much Nana loves this strong old tree with its knobbly bark and sweeping branches. I remember the summer's afternoon I fell from the top branch and broke my left arm. I was 9, almost 10. I screamed so loudly I lost my voice for hours. Nana gave me £2 and told me we could walk to the village shop to buy sweets when I came home from the hospital. I don't remember if we bought sweets that afternoon, but I do remember Nana's arms around me, telling me I was the bravest girl in all of Ireland. I wish I was brave now. Today, I barely recognise Nana's big country house. I hardly recognise myself recently either, if I'm honest. Everything is changing so suddenly it scares me. Over the past couple of months, the smell of antiseptic cleaner has replaced the smell of baking in my grandmother's large farmhouse. The stories we hear now are no longer fairy tales read from dog-eared books. They're long-winded explanations, full of medical jargon read from hospital notes. My brother opens the front door as I tap the brakes and tuck my car under the weary branches of the old apple tree. I swallow a little acid that's been lodged in the back of my throat for the entire journey and breathe a sigh of relief. I snatch my handbag off the passenger seat and I'm out of my car almost before it has come to a complete stop. Forgetting to slip back on my work heels, I race towards the house, struggling on the loose pebbles in my driving slippers. I can't move fast enough towards all the memories I cherish, even though I'm running towards a future that scares me. Did I make it? I shout. My voice echoes around the huge open garden and carries back to hit me like a slap across the face. And then silence. The wind doesn't rustle the leaves on the trees. The birds don't chirp as they perch on their nests. It's as if nature waits with bated breath for my brother's answer. Ben doesn't shout back. Oh, Christ. Did I make it? I call again, louder this time as I edge closer to the front door, searching for clues in Ben's face. Ben nods, and it's only then I realise I've been holding my breath. I stop running as I reach the rickety doorstep. I remember how it wobbles every time you step on it. I've spent years awkwardly stepping over it because I don't want to be the one to break it. But today, I stand right in the centre of it, and as if the old concrete slab sympathises, it doesn't move under my weight. Ben's eyes are puffy and bloodshot. It's obvious he's been crying. I want to hug him, but I'm afraid that if I touch him, I'll fall to pieces. My chest tightens, and I'm suddenly aware of my heart beating against my ribs. You made it, Ben says, his stiff upper body softening and the corners of his lips twisting to form a half-smile. You made it. My hand smacks against my chest and I cough. Oh, thank God. Come on, Nana's in her bedroom. Ben tilts his head towards the prominent sweeping stairs behind him. The nurse is with her and Mam is there too. Ben steps to one side and makes room for me to pass by, but I don't move. The fine hairs on the back of my neck.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.